Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 4 of the Daily Pack Crack. I'm the board game lawyer, and today we'll be cracking open a pack of Star Wars Unlimited, a trading card game from Fantasy Flight Games. This pack will come from a booster box that was acquired from my friendly local game store, Fox Comics and Games, located on Paradise Alley on the square in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. So let's get to cracking. All right, let's pop open our box. We are on our 4th day, so this will be our 4th pack of Star Wars Unlimited. All right, and we're going to pick Leia as our next pack that we're going to open up. Now you notice that the next layer is going to be the Chewbacca layer. So far we've had a Thrawn layer, this is our Leia layer, and now we have a Chewbacca layer. And it'll be interesting to see if that's the way the packs are laid out as time goes on. All right, so let's get cracking. All right. And by the way, thank you for watching the Daily Pack Crack. If you want to watch further issues of the Daily Pack Crack, I'm going to try to crack open a pack daily. You can like and subscribe, and then you'll be pinged when it pops again tomorrow. All right, so our leader in this particular pack is Hera, which I like Hera. I've used her already at an event in my local game store. She is a Spectre who ignores the aspect penalty on Spectre cards that you play. So all those Spectres that are spread out throughout the spectrum, they get to ignore the penalty, so they don't cost 2+2 in order to play them. So that's Hera Syndulla, and we'll put her out there on the table in the hero spot. All right, next we have the Dagobah Swamp, which is a basic base that's got 30 health on it, so that's our location that we'll be using today. All right, so we'll lay that out. Next we have a unit that's a space unit. That's the Restored Arc 170. It costs 2. It's Vigilance with Hero, 2 power. It's a vehicle rebel fighter that has 3 hit points. It has the restore ability. It says when this unit attacks, heal 1 damage from your base. So we'll put our space units over here to the right for now. Next we have an upgrade, which could go on that Restored Arc 170. It is an aggression upgrade. It's called Infiltrator Skill. It says attached unit gains Saboteur. When this unit attacks, ignore Sentinel and defeat the defender's shields. It has +1/+1. It is a learned infiltrator's skill. So we'll put that over here on our Restored Arc 170. Next we have our Battlefield Marine, who is a ground unit that costs 2 in the command and hero aspect. It has 3 power, 3 hit points, and it is a rebel trooper. So it is a ground unit, and we'll put it over here. Okay, next we have a Rebel Pathfinder, who is also a ground unit and is a rebel ground unit that costs 2. It has 2 power, 3 hit points. It's a rebel trooper that is also a saboteur. It says when this unit attacks, ignore Sentinel and defeat the defender's shields. So that is our Rebel Pathfinder. We'll put him over here with the rest of our ground units. Next we have an event. It says make an opening, give a unit -2/-2 for this phase, and heal 2 damage from your base. It's a 3-cost event, which is in Vigilance. It's also a tactic. So we'll set our events right here. Next we have a 1st Legion Stormtrooper. He's a ground unit that costs 2 in aggression and villain. He has 2 power and 3 hit points. He's also an Imperial Trooper. While attacking a damaged unit, this unit gets +2/+0 and gains Overwhelm. So Overwhelm means that you deal excess damage to the opponent's base. So that is our 1st Legion Stormtrooper that we find in our pack. It is a ground unit. We have another ground unit that is the Volunteer Soldier. It's a kind of a neutral card. It costs 3. It has 2 power, 3 hit points. It's a trooper. It has a rate of 1. So it says that this unit gets +1 +0 while attacking. And it says if you control a trooper unit, this unit costs 1 less to play. So if you have troopers out on the table, if you control a trooper unit, this unit costs 2 instead of the 3. So very nice. So there's a ground unit. Next we have an event, which is a 1-cost disarm. It's a cunning tactic. Give an enemy -4 or /-0 for this phase. So it's a way to knock out their power. So that's a disarm event card. Next we've got our unit, which is on the ground. It's an Imperial Viper probe droid. He costs 2 with 2 power, 2 hit points, an Imperial droid. When played, look an opponent's hand. Very good card. I have used that one often at our locals. Next is an event. It's an aggression event that costs 1. It's called Force Throw. It's force traded, and it says choose a player. That player discards a card from their hand. Then if you control a force unit, you may deal damage equal to the cost of the discarded card. Okay. So you're slinging stuff right back at them. All right, now Kanan Jarrus is another unit up that's found on the ground. He costs 4 with vigilance, and he's a rebel. He has 4 power, 5 hit points, and his traits are Force, Jedi, Rebel, and Spectre. Now, on attack, Kanan Jarrus says you may discard a card from the defending player's deck. For each friendly Spectre unit, heal 1 damage from your base for each different aspect among the discarded cards. So Kanan is kind to your base. He is a ground unit, and he's pretty powerful. So I'll set him right over here for now. And, next we have another card. It's an uncommon card, Bamboozle, and you'll notice that it has the hyperspace border around it. He costs 2. It is a cunning event that is traded as trick, and it's a rebel event. You may discard a cunning card from your hand instead of paying for this card's cost. Exhaust a unit and return each upgrade on it to its owner's hand. That's the Bamboozle. You could really swat your opponent with that card right there. So that's an event. Next we have a rare card, which is for a cause I believe in. It's an innate event. Cost 3, aggression, and hero. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. For each rebel card revealed this way, deal 1 damage to an enemy base. You may discard any of the revealed cards and put the rest back on top of your deck in any order. All right, so that is a cause I believe in. It's a hero. It works with the hero aspect, aggression aspect. And our foil today is Waylay, which is an event that costs 3 in cunning. It's a trick. Return a non-leader unit to its owner's hand. So 3 costs to return a unit to its owner's hand, and that is a foil card. So what are some of my takeaways from this pack today? All right, some of the cards that I like to see in this one are, of course, I like Hera. And if I drew this pack in a sealed event or a draft event, I would try to couple Hera with Kanan Jarrus. Those are 2 good specters that I would like to see working together. And then I also like, the Battlefield Marine or the Viper Probe Droid. Well, there's a lot of good cards in this deck, but I'll just go ahead and say that I'll take the Viper Probe Droid just because of its ability to get that information. Look in an opponent's hand for 2. You could play it at the beginning of the game, find out what your opponent's going to play. So the Viper Probe Droid is a good move, and he's not short of stats. He has 3 power and he has 2 health. So yeah, he could do some damage after you put him out there too. So I like the Viper Probe Droid, but I like this pack that I opened. And what I'm noticing about these packs is that there's several ground units. I'm also finding a few space units in there. So if you were to play this game in sealed or in draft, you have a lot of opportunities to not get kind of stymied in either location, whether it's on the ground or in space, and also plenty of events in each pack. So that's nice. It's 16 cards, and you do get a different leader, and you get a location in each pack. So that's pretty cool too. So anyway, thank you for watching my daily pack crack today. I am the Board Game Lawyer. Like and subscribe if you're interested in this type of content, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you, friends, and have a good evening.